keeps getting worse and worse, doesn't it? It just keeps getting worse.
I tend to fade that. Like, I feel like the military has a stronger commitment to democracy than the civilians. Like, I feel like if the military had lost patience with democracy, we would have just lost it already. We don't. I mean, our democracy did stop being responsive, though. So, like, it makes sense that people checked out. Like,
of course.
But,
yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's thanks to the Army. Thank you, Army, for not taking over. Actually, that should be the land acknowledgement we all do. Thank you, Army, for letting us continue this fucking charade. Oh, my goodness. The dog and pony show. All right, maybe we should make some picks. We should make some picks before we get too fired up here. Oh, my goodness.
I'm more despondent than fired up.
I mean, let's be honest. We went, what did we do last week? We went 2-2 last week, so that was not hot. Although we did say if you get into trouble, play Stanford, and fucking Stanford won outright. The best bet on the Beavers was wrong-headed. I don't know, though. There was a delay, so we could just pretend it was the delay that fucked us and just, never think about it.
Yeah, I didn't think the Beavers were only going to score 14 points in that contest. And that was all in garbage time. I think that was in the start of the fourth quarter. They still hadn't scored anything.
God. Yeah, no, they were shut out at the half. That was when I let go of the rope. I was like, well, wrong fucking side.
Yeah.
Likewise, did Troy's quarterback get hurt?
He did.
He did, right? Okay, good. So I'm just going to use that as an available excuse. And
that's right.
An easy winner last Thursday on the Wolfpack and the over. Both of those came home without a sweat.
Yes. Be looking for NC State overs throughout the rest of this year.
That makes sense. They definitely play like a team. Yeah, they play like a team that's going to give up some points and move the ball.
Their defense is terrible. Is this the part of the podcast or part of our recording that you're going to put out there?
Oh no, yeah, we're doing the spread option pod. Okay. It's happening right now. It's happening right now. Week 4. We're doing
week 4. Yeah, the thing that I feel the most embarrassed about of the picks so far is Virginia Tech, and their coaches. Their coach was fired. If you did not know that.
I never fucking remembered Brent Pry's name regardless.
I know.
In no context did I ever remember that man's name. And I'll say that I guess he was always a bum. I would have learned who he was if he were a real one.
The program is dead. I don't.
It's not dead. Just bring back Beamer's son. Shane, son of Frank. Bring him home. Or do you think he loves the Gamecocks too much?
He probably likes money.
I am confident that Virginia Tech can outbid. Like, he's worth more to Tech than to South Carolina. Like, Tech will pay him like he's Steve Spurrier. There's no way South Carolina would give him that raise.
Does he want to be in his father's shadow?
Well, he would be outdoing his father is his thought. Like, it is a question, right? Does he think this team can one day win the Sugar Bowl? And then, go to the championship game, you know?
If Liberty...
Is that a thing they could do?
If Liberty wasn't so hit or miss last year and wasn't so terrible this year, I would say Jamie Chadwell would make a lot of sense. But just who do you get? And in 5 years, anyway, regardless, that program is dead. in this year, this is going to be a team to fade because here's the thing to watch, T. And this also goes for UCLA too. The kids have only played 3 games. What does that mean?
Oh, can they leave right now?
No, but okay, so the transfer portal is open for them for the next 30 days, and or they could redshirt.
Yo. All right. That's a good note. Oh, fucking A.
Yeah, and Philip Montgomery is the interim at Virginia Tech. I don't know who the interim at UCLA is, but like that, I don't know how jazzed up the kids are about Philip Montgomery.
I'm gonna tell you something. Monty always did well at Tulsa, and Tulsa would have covered that number against the Lobos if Monty were the coach.
He got fired.
Bro, yeah, I'm aware.
He had like two good years.
I remember being like, it is unreasonable that a college with the smallest enrollment in the world and a small financial base would ever run out a coach of his quality. I think that Monty could do a lot with Vitek. If they give him the sincere chance to audition for the job, he will find something to do with the lads on that roster. No doubt about it. He will find something. I don't want to fade Vitek. UCLA is a different story. That might be a rotten program. Clearly, Nico is about to do fucking Melisandre. He's just going to get on his horse and ride away, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably worse for his career to continue quarterbacking that team. He's probably going to get out of Dodge.
Because they lost badly. They lost badly. Like, they're not serious, right? Like, yeah. He's got to run for it.
And he'll say something like, it was for my mental health.
I don't know if he's going to say that, but like...
Being a bad quarterback was bad for my anxiety.
It's more like there was, he stepped into a bad situation, right, because he didn't plan it well. I know, that's a lesson. And also, sorry to Tennessee for trying to shake you down.
Also, one more thing, and then we should actually give out picks. It is unconscionable that Schumer, Gillibrand, and Jeffries have not endorsed Mamdani yet.
Let's get something straight. Zoran Mamdani has promised to order the New York Police Department to arrest the Prime Minister of Israel when the UN General Assembly has its convocation. That is unacceptable to Chuck Schumer. Like, that's unacceptable.
It's unacceptable to about 50 to 60 Upper East Siders.
Some of the richest motherfuckers around.
I understand, but it's unconscionable. Like, I don't know why no one. Why are the Democrats so spineless?
Many said, America is not party to the fucking international ICC treaty. He said, he was like, we're not party to that. Zoran's like, well, I gotta live my values. This guy is nuts. He's out of control. He's off the chain.
Well, he just doubled down on that. But anyway, regardless.
Oh my God, are you
it's
serious?
Unconscionable. He's a Democrat. He's a Democrat running.
Did he bring it up, or did the journalist trick him?
I don't know the context. I was listening to my FAQ NYC pod, which is my weekly my weekly New York City politics podcast. And
that's the New York One pod, right?
Huh?
That's the New York One pod, right? Like, that's the one with the New York One reporters, right?
I think no, they're not New York One. Honestly, I don't know what their credentials are. But I looked into it. To be honest, to be totally transparent, I'm not sure what their credentials are.
Okay.
I think one might be a professor at Columbia. One is a journalist. I'm not sure. I don't know.
All right. I was gonna say I have been liking the New York One pod, but yeah, like Zora's off the chain. He shouldn't have let the conversation go to there regardless. Like he should change the subject regardless. But like also, look, sometimes I think out loud. I get it. I was young once, and like yeah, obviously he clearly plans on doing this. He should definitely soft pedal that. Lock up Yahoo. I'm gonna put him on a plane to the Netherlands. What? What? First of all, also, real talk. Those fucking cops better get hazard pay. Because, like, if you run up on, like, the IDF elite guard, you better expect some fucking fire.
Unconscionable. They should endorse him.
They cannot endorse him. They cannot endorse him. That's that shit. Like, honestly, you should be happy that the governor at least is trying to play to win. Because the governor could have just not endorsed him and then just, like, lost and then just got a cushy gig.
Yeah, well, yeah, Hochul. Yeah, Hochul wants the job. And she needs more.
I wonder if she's crazy enough to.
Yeah, she needs Mamdani more than Mamdani needs her.
Well, I don't even know how strong Delgado really is, but it's the smart thing to do if you want to stay governor, is to just lock this down. Like, meet Mamdani somewhere in the middle and just lock it down. But but she's obviously pissed off hella people. Like, she's, like, her post-politics life has gotten worse because of this decision.
Interesting. I wonder what Kathy might do. Regardless, let's get to the picks.
Well, the lady's plan is to win re-election and then run for president. I bet. She's fucking crazy.
She's not charismatic enough to even sniff that office.
She's not charismatic. Al Gore wasn't charismatic.
And he lost.
Hillary Diane Rodham wasn't charismatic.
And he lost.
Whatever. Hey,
these are losers.
Here we go. At least they got to run. All right. Rotation 303-304. Editing none of that out. It's the Rice Owls at the Charlotte 49ers. Rice laying 2.5 on the road. Total 42.5. I'll tell you, we can shop the 2 into a 3 if you were trying to take it with Charlotte.
No. We are going to go under in this game.
Very well. Under 42.5 it is.
A gross under.
And is this because Charlotte's supposed to be bad?
Okay. This is for a couple reasons. Number one, Rice is one in the bottom 10 of fastest teams in seconds per play in the country. Charlotte is like in rank number 70 in fastest in number of minutes per play. So these are two pretty slow teams, Rice being a very slow team.
Oh, wait, but there was a game where Rice got their quarterback hurt, right? So that probably threw up their pace stats because they probably tried. Yeah, we were on their money line, and they had to slow down, right? So
no, they just run the ball the entire time. They have this new spread triple option inspired offense, and they only run the ball. They do not attempt to any passes. So let me pull this up here real quick without the ESPN app freaking out on me. So Rice so far this season, their quarterbacks have attempted 41 passes through 3 games for 210 yards.
Well, that definitely keeps the clock moving. I'll give you that.
That keeps the clock moving.
Also, they don't use no huddle, right? Like, crucially,
No.
they keep the pace under control.
Correct. Rice's defense, on the other hand, is actually pretty decent. This is a little bit distorted because Louisiana Lafayette, who they played the first week of the season, their quarterback got hurt towards the end of the game, the very end of the game. But yeah, they have a pretty decent pass defense. So they're like number 35 in EPA per pass. Number 37 average third down distance of a 7.83 yards on average per third down.
But that's not schedule adjusted, right?
No, it's not schedule adjusted. No.
Okay. Yeah.
So they've played Lafayette. They've played Lafayette, who's a decent team, and they played Houston, and they played Prairie View A&M. So we've got one power conference team, one upper tier group of 5 team, and an FCS team.
All right.
So Charlotte is a pretty bad team. So on offense, they can't run the ball. Their EPA per rush they're number 136. All they can do is pass the ball, and that's the strength of this Rice defense. They have scored. Let's see. They've only
let's
scored.
not get hung up on points per game because you only need to score enough points to win. Like, we covered that money line on a 14-13 final, if I recall.
Well, we're on the under. We're on the under here.
Granted, that would have cashed the under 42.5.
Yes.
As well.
Yes.
But
yes. We're on the under.
I just don't want to hold their scoring against them. It's a low total, 42.5 all time.
It's a very, very low total, and anything can happen. But so far, Charlotte in 3 games has scored 11 points versus App State, 3 points versus North Carolina, put up 42 versus Monmouth, but that's Monmouth. Okay. So, to me, this team is going to struggle. In each of these games, they've turned the ball over twice. I think more than twice. I think they've fumbled twice in each game. In the App State game, they turned the ball over twice, 1 fumble and 1 INT. In the Charlotte game, they had 2 interceptions. In this Monmouth game, I misremembered. In this Monmouth game, they had 2 lost fumbles and 1 interception. So
no, stop it. They turned the ball over to the FCS team.
Yeah, to FCS Monmouth. So they're really terrible. They're really terrible. Rice's defense.
I'm gonna. This
okay.
shit could easily go over. Like, they're just gonna turn the ball over in their own fucking red zone and some shit. Like, you gotta play. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and dive with you on this one because you gotta catch perfect. Yeah, because you gotta catch perfect in order to make under 6 touchdowns. Or I guess 6 touchdowns are under, right? Because you could land on 42. But it's gotta come down. If any one dumb thing happens, all of a sudden this total's in wild jeopardy. Like, anything dumb in the first half, I'm with it. All right, we're head to head on that. 42.5. All right, I got the over. All right, next one up. We love the battle for the Iron Skillet. Rotation 3-1-1-3-1-2. Southern Methodist taking on Texas Christian, of course. The Frogs laying 7 on a total of 63.5. But we can find some 6.5s if you're trying to lay it with the Frogs, which is what I would be doing.
I'm going the other direction.
Are we going to go head-to-head again?
We're going
this is the opposite
we're going
of a
head to
squad
head.
ride.
We're going head to head. What do you think the spread would be if SMU won that Baylor game?
Well, I thought the spread was going to be Texas Christian 8. Okay, so can I answer 8? No, I guess it wouldn't be, right? If it's fucking 6.5, 7 now, it would probably be like 5.5, 5, right? Something like that.
The look ahead here was 4.
Oh, motherfuck. I gotta start betting openers, because I would love to lay 4 with the Frogs right now.
Yeah, so the look ahead was 4. This, like, why do we think TCU is good? Because they beat up on a bad move on who?
Well,
USC. Everyone was watching in prime time. That was the only game on that Monday, and Bill Belichick got embarrassed. Is that because TCU is good, or North Carolina is dog shit? Who knows?
Because you have to be good in order to just take apart a team. Like, that's the sign of class, is when you just dismantle bums or incoherent sides.
This is.
Let me ask you this: who's the better team?
What? Who's the better team? I don't know. The TCU is the better team.
Texas Christian's better team, and you know you like their quarterback.
The Hoovster.
We love Hoover. And we love what he's doing for queer representation.
Also, you should take an all over in this game. It's like 70.
I was about to say, right?
68.5.
63.5. Doesn't this seem low? Wouldn't this you'd normally be in the 70s?
Maybe we should just go with the over in this game as a best bet. We can be head to head and on the over in this game.
I do like the over. I mean, neither team's playing terribly slowly this season, right? They're not doing anything out of the ordinary. Like, these are teams that are usually pretty, like, normal to up there in pace, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And they are. Yeah. Fucking do it. Yeah.
So,
it's a big game, too. It always goes crazy. It's a big fucking game. Even if we go to the half 14-14, we still might go over.
Yeah. So, in this matchup, the past few years, this has also been a very high-scoring matchup. So, last year, 66-42. Year before, 34-17. That wouldn't hit, but 42-34.
But one side didn't hold up their end.
Yeah. 38-41. And then we start getting back to, like, okay, here's SMU is not who they are, anywhere close to where they are now, but 2018, 42-12, 56-36, 33-3, 56-37.
Well, that's like the heyday of Gary Patterson, right?
Yeah, 56-0, 48-17. Yeah, it's a little bit.
No, they owned the skillet for a little while there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it seems like even in a few of those years, heyday of Gary Patterson, when SMU, before they hired Sonny Dykes, like for a couple of those years, 36 points, 37 points. So like when SMU can pull together like a halfway decent team, this has been a high scoring game. So let's go head to head on the side, but let's best bet the over here.
I like it. And I actually like it better than my pick. Rotation 317-318. I like UCF laying 6.5 home to UNC, just because I do want to get in front of Bill Bastard and his meddlesome young girlfriend who's in the locker room. She's everywhere. She's on the sidelines. She's in the locker room. And she's nothing like that Colts owner who clearly seems to be taking helpful notes, okay? And you know what? That's a difference in the seasoning between women. Women mature and blossom. A woman's sexual peak is like 37 to 42. It's entirely different. I digress.
Do you think Belichick would feel comfortable sitting in the cuck chair?
Bill Bastard isn't watching, all right? He's not watching. He's getting into it, and it's frankly the most important thing to him right now.
Oh, yes, getting sucked off.
Like, all of it. All of it. Like, whatever he's unleashing. Like, that, like he's going through the football motions. Like, he's not being, like, a total bum. Like, he probably can't be. But, like, this is not just he's being focused and leading this team and molding these young men and guiding them. Like, he's, like, leaving the facility with his young girlfriend to go home. Like, that's not what you take on the road to Central Florida. Not with Scott Frost back home.
You know,
Now I know this line is fucking 4 or whatever, but Central Florida is gonna put it on them.
You know, we're once again gonna go head to head. I'm gonna take the same approach. Like, everybody watched North Carolina get embarrassed on primetime national broadcast. Like, everyone thinks that they're terrible. Like, this is college football. You see, each week you get 12 different permutations of the same team. Like, that was a team that new coach, tons of turnover. Yeah, they might be bad. They might be really bad, but are they terrible? Do we know if UCF is any good? They almost lost to Jacksonville State in week 1. And then they played an FCS game and a bye week. Who knows? We don't know how good either of these teams are.
I mean, that's a fair point, but, like, you could say that any year, right, in the middle of September. What I do feel like, right, what I do feel like we see is that this is a good setup for UCF to spank UNC.
I'm head to head, and honestly, I think I might have to put North Carolina in a money line round robin.
Do you think UNC is going to win the game?
No, I don't think they're going to win the game. I think that the prices are mispriced because of bias. Because the only thing that we have in our mind about North Carolina is that embarrassing loss. That's why. No one watched their Charlotte game. No one watched them play Richmond.
What do you mean?
Who knows how good this team is?
The market noted their performance against Charlotte. The market wasn't confused. Like, they appreciate what happened. They saw it. But that said, no, I think that UCF is probably, they're probably performing better on the season, aren't they? Right? Yeah, they're probably performing better on both sides of the ball. You would say it's their softer schedule, though, right?
Performing well. I don't even know how you deduce that. Like,
yards per play. Like, what's their net yardage?
Versus last year, I don't have that information. But
No, I mean, like, this year. All right, so yeah, net yards per play, right? So they've got, how much are they getting per play? Let's start with that.
Well, they played 2
6
games.
yards a play.
One was 68-7 versus North Carolina A&T. Like, come on.
All right. Well, hang on. Well, we're at 1.5 yards per play if we are UCF. If we're UNC, we are getting 4.8 yards per play, and we are surrendering 5.7. Okay, so we are down 0.9 yards per play. So that's about like 2.5 yards, 2.3 yards apart. So that justifies laying a touchdown.
Dude,
that for sure justifies laying a touchdown.
In this North Carolina A&T game, their quarterback 3 for 7, 26 yards, 1 INT. Do we think
Okay.
that's because UCF's defense is lights out?
No, wait a fucking minute. All right. Let's leave that. I'll give you that. Fine. So their yards per play stats might be a little bit juiced.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We had two quarterbacks in that game. So the two QBs went 5 for 11 for 40 yards and 1 INT.
That's a rough combination. That's a rough combination.
Yeah, and they lost 2 fumbles in that game.
No. Okay. Then, truth of the matter is, I suppose I would also be looking in game for an opportunity to bet UCF at a better price. But I mean, yeah, just lining them up. I thought laying 7 so super fair, and I was like, fuck it, yeah, the bounce house, let's get it. But no,
okay,
we're
head to head.
Skillet over better. Yeah, I like
yeah,
that
we're,
as the
we're
best bet. That seems right.
Yeah, we are head to head on this one. 3 head to heads.
That's right. But at least we gave out a best bet, and that way we can even up our record on this.
Yeah. Well, we don't give out bets on these top 25 games, but we can real quick.
Sure.
What do we think about Florida, Miami? Is Florida toast?
So they didn't fire old Billy.
No.
So he's still here. All right. And that's rotation 3-2-3, 3-2-4, of course. The U lends 7.5 at home to the Gators on a total of 52.5. And it seems like you would expect the U to really just fuck them to death.
Yeah.
Lord knows Cristobal would love to. It would be immensely frustrating to lay the alt spread with the Canes, only to have Lagway fucking play the game of his life in Florida just to win by double digits.
Well, maybe that's what you do. Maybe you grab Florida money line and you lay 13.5 with Miami.
You could try ye old Polish middle. That's true. This might be a good spot. This might be a good spot for one.
Texas Tech on the road at Utah. Very interesting matchup.
This one, high noon. Wow. So you mean to tell me this game is kicking off at 10 a.m. in Salt Lake City? Or am I reading that in local time? Is this time?
No. That's EST. That's EST.
Oh my heavens! What a bizarre early start.
Yeah.
I suppose that favors the visiting Raiders, who are catching 3 on the road, total of 58. Oof. I mean, if you told me just blind, I could walk up to the counter and go, I'll take the Utah point spread, just lay 3 at home, I would be like, yeah, give me 350 points. Absolutely.
Michigan State on the road at USC. Game kicks off at 11 p.m. Eastern.
A vicious start time. And that's, of course, 3-6 on the 3-6-2 on the rotation numbers. Trojans laying 17.5 on 12.56. I tell you what, gun to head, I'd lay it with the Trojans. Because I believe in the importance of body clock and rhythm and stuff. In point of fact, I'm pretty sure we saw that the other night. I'm pretty sure that's why Stanford beat Boston College, because of the biorhythm.
Yeah, they also they fumbled the ball inside Stanford's red zone after driving. That's did not have real eyes on that game because I was asleep. But
of course, but fatigue makes cowards of us all. Is the point?
Indeed,
you get tired, you're up late. USC put it on. Take USC to put it on them.
Who's your daddy?
Now, who's Indiana playing?
Illinois is coming to town.
The Illini. Okay, let's see here. Oh, and that's a primetime kickoff. Primetime kickoff.
You love when the higher ranked team is the dog. You love
true.
that.
That's true.
Who's your daddy all the way?
Hoosiers laying 4.5 rather than almost 52.5. That's a good line for me.
Mhm.
That's a good line.
You want 3.5 on Who's Your Daddy.
Well, I would cheerfully. I don't know if I lay a hook, right? But I'd cheerfully lay the 3.
Mm-hmm.
I would cheerfully take the 6, right? I would let the market, but I'd see what happened with this line, and I would just bet the other side of the market. If it came down, lay it. If it goes up, take it.
The Wolverines on the road at Nebraska.
Please tell me this is a primetime kickoff in Lincoln. 3:30 kickoff. Unfortunate. I would lay the 2.5 with the Wolverines.
Yep. Your boy has bet Michigan at 1.5.
Unfortunate.
Yep.
This would be a much better setting. A nighttime blackout. It'd be a much better setting for the Huskers.
Auburn goes on the road at Oklahoma.
Sooners laying 6.5 on a total of 49. Actually, low key, I would rather fuck with that total. Shop that to 48.5. Anyway, I expect Auburn to stay in the game. I expect the Sooners' offensive line to continue to control the pace of play and to get the better of it. Lay the points before you take them for sure.
Yeah, this is. I'm wondering if this is a first half. Obviously not available yet, but a first half under kind of situation. This game means a lot to both coaches.
You're right.
Means a lot to both coaches.
Honestly, let's just we're really saying first quarter. We really expect the first quarter to be 3-0, right? Because all hell breaks loose sometimes at the end of the half. Like, these teams sometimes fit 3 possessions in there somehow. And it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And we still don't know how good either of these teams are.
I am convinced that Venables got something together on the line of scrimmage. Because, I'm convinced he's definitely a man who can understand that. And their performance has been legit. And
you know where the Auburn quarterback played last year, right?
Oh, that's right.
You don't think Venables is going to dial something up for him?
Well, surely the coach knows why he ran that kid away. Yeah. Like, he's got some thoughts about his bumbliness. Yeah, I wonder what kind of reception he'll get from the fans in Norman.
Yeah, looking for a first half under here when that becomes available personally. Okay, so those are some of the national games that are interesting. Missouri laying 13.5 at home for South Carolina. South Carolina's quarterback is hurt. Missouri might be really good.
What do you mean, Missouri? What does that mean? They might be really good.
Dude, they skull-fucked Kansas.
But I mean, that was just an off night, right? Like, that was just one of those, like, Kansas was just off, right?
I don't know.
Because, we did not have a particularly strong prior on Mizzou, right?
We called them SEC Iowa. Now, this also might be an interesting...
That's not good.
Now, this is an interesting total, 46.5, because South Carolina's quarterback is concussed. This might be an interesting total.
And I take it Sellers is ruled out entirely.
Yes. Yeah. He needs to be monitored for a few days. Not a good sign.
Wait, so that does not mean he's ruled out? That means
no, I think he needs to be monitored. I think he's
So he's
on
doubtful,
pace
not
to-
out.
Sure, yes, I
Yeah.
think he's doubtful, but he's not.
Yeah. All right, because like that could be that would be a swing in the line. Because I mean, I'm assuming this 13 is saying, or 13 and a half is saying
If Sellers is not
that,
playing.
but also that there is nothing resembling depth behind him. Yeah, he's not playing, and the guy behind him is unacceptable. Like that's what the market is suggesting. Is it possible that Shane Beamer went into the season with a plan A and no plan B? Definitely
Possible.
Definitely possible. Tough line, tough to evaluate. I guess I would take because Beamer probably is going to try to play slow regardless, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you got one coach who wants to keep it under. If the game is a blowout, like I don't see a reason for Drinkwitz to just piss all over him.